the designer here has run the plant schedule, I think using a custom selection for the schedule, and has put the schedule quite close to the design itself. If I zoom out, see the schedule sits quite close to it. The reason for that is if we go to a layout space, we can see there's the schedule sitting alongside the original design. But how would you cope with a situation where you'd like that schedule put, say, further to the right? That's done relatively easily by, I'll rub out this schedule and we'll just generate another one. So it's gCADPlus, plant schedules and lists, plant schedule, draw the standard schedule. Instead of putting it close to the design, I'll put it well away. Now this is a design for the US, and for height I'm going to type 0.5 because our units are decimal feet, and for a corner point I'll just pop there like so, and there's our schedule. Now it's well away from the design itself, so if we pop in here and look at the sheet, we can't see, or we don't see the schedule. But what we can do is right click down here on the tab and we can add a brand new viewport. So we can sit a viewport in this area here and just double click in that viewport and change the positioning of the magenta view box. Let me zoom in, such that we display in that new floating viewport the schedule itself. Now, it may be necessary to adjust height a little bit so that everything is readable. So I can make that look a little bigger by diving back in again and just bringing the magenta display box tighter to the schedule itself, then display it on the layout, and I'll do the same as I had here. If I pick that floating viewport, it's color 254. Let's make this one color 254 as well. Both will now be outlined with a very faint line. So there's the plant schedule sitting here, so the client can interpret your intentions by looking at the symbol and getting the botanical name and common name. If you needed the code for the symbol, let's just dive in here and we jump into what I think, of course we need to go to model space, and let's go into the design proper and have a look at these symbols that are coloured red. They're for an echinacea, one of the geraniums, and so we can, if we switch to layout space, we can identify that particular plant quite easily by its symbol. So I hope that shows that there's some flexibility in the way you lay out plant schedules in different floating viewports in layout space.